Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 10 logo. We own this. We own this. SOS. 80 weapons. SOS. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Look. Squeeze. Check it out.
On first down, Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Army. Central West. Check 99.
Here's 2nd and 8. Will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
18
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh. 61 matchbox light. Check 26. Hard. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Yo, Cheetah. Beat them.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Rock it. Joker. Yes.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mike, stay there. Block 15. Let's get this.
Rivers on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
6'6", White, 89.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Left. Hey. Left. Hey, Zoo.
On 2nd and 9. Rivers flush to his right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
White! Right there, 54, right there. Hey, Haywood!
From the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
All right, 390. Hey, Rocket. I'm coming.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Completes it to Benjamin. That one goes for 24 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the ball, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Recon, 152 fighter.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Back.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Ready. 94.
These two teams all tied after one.
Go now. 60 or. We got 4. Greystone travel. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey! Buzz. Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. You got nothing to do.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Watch twist. 22 jet bomber. He's checking Craig. Wide. Get one. Go.
Here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Ready, set. Come on, guys, 55. Hey, keep it up. Slam. Topper.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Ready. 190. 180.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
64.
First down, Rivers. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Miles Boykin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Hey, orbit. Strong right. Strong right. 3 down. 3 down. You draw portrait. Now. 55. It's our field. You're out. Hey, it's our house. Switch. Fight.
They'll drop the throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Andy Lee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at the 33. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deron Payne coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's checking. Hey, Delta!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Six, pull it high. Watch 55. Watch the pass. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
And too soft.
On first down, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And I can see why they're ranked 4th in the NFL against the run. I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
We've seen them shut down running games already this year. They're at it again. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
18 Gator. Hey, Charlie. Move. 4 down. Check 3.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, easy. Hey, Delta. Mike 7. You can't block me. 7's a Mike. Not today, you are. White, 89.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Green 80, 180. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
X3, 218, chop it. Leo. Hey, turn it up. Ready?
2nd and 1. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Check 3. Protein spill. 55. Hey, eat. Exit. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. Hey, Alpha. Hey, lock it. Check. Watch out. Hey.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
It is such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now past another. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Taylor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready? 60 or. Hey, Echo.
49, check 49, check 49.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, wahoo! 55, right there in the middle.
2nd and 13. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Cameron Hayward. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Topper! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Yep. Check 4. Bravo.
On play action, they'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red!
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Go orange. Orange. 12. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey, 79. 79 behind.
To throw again. Rivers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
54, Mike. 54. Hey. 54. Plus threat.
I got you.
Right there. 54, right there. Hey, exit. Hey, rest it on.
Now Rivers. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike, move.
They'll throw again. Rivers. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Hey, high 7.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 2.
54. Mike, 54. Guys,
Again, it's Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
7's a Mike. Mike 7. Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13. Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
We got General West.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
White.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mike 54.
Hey, Orbit.
Now Rivers on 4th down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch it.
Go.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
He's coming.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Falcons on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here I come.
Go.
Hey, check 24.
Look at me. Zipper.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs' 35-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense.
6-6. Bullet high.
55, Mike.
Here's 2nd and 8. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Mike 55.
Yes.
Twist, watch the twist. Mike 55, Mike 55.
2nd and 6. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check.
Room.
Check safety.
Hey, ready, behind.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On 3rd down, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Rerun. Hey, Alpha.
Rivers to throw for it on fourth. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Now McManus for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
The score, Falcons 28, Buccaneers 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now they try the right side here. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
SOS.
Hey, go orange. Orange. 12. Hey, Echo.
From the 38, Rivers. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mike 5-4. Coming to you.
Hey, watch that. Hey, wahoo. Keep it skinny.
Watch the slap.
He's back to throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Hey, Brown 80. To Alpha.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
Left.
It's now second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 54.
You gonna see me in your night. Keep it skinny. You gonna see me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Check 99. Check 99.
Wait, 89.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Set. 390.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 26. Check 26.
On 4th down, Rivers. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Next to score, Falcons 35, Buccaneers 24. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Atlanta, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.